Breaking news, Cowboys Nation. We've got a major development coming out of the Dallas Cowboys camp that could completely change the trajectory of their 2024 season. Head coach Mike McCarthy has made an unprecedented move for Week 15 that's sure to stir up the entire Cowboys fan base. And it could be the game changer that we've all been waiting for. Whether you're a die-hard Dak Prescott supporter or you've been calling for a shakeup, this decision is going to have major implications for the Cowboys as they continue to fight for a playoff spot. Trust me, this move is something you won't want to miss, so stick around as we break it all down. Alright, here's what we know. After a roller coaster of a season that's had its fair share of highs and lows, Mike McCarthy has officially decided to make a bold move for Week 15 that has Cowboys fans everywhere buzzing. McCarthy has just announced that he is benching franchise quarterback Dak Prescott for the upcoming game, with Cooper Rush being named the starter. Yes, you heard that right. Dak Prescott, who has led the Cowboys through thick and thin, will not be under center for this crucial game. In his place, McCarthy is putting his trust in the backup quarterback, Cooper Rush. Now, this move has left fans scratching their heads. It's one of the most shocking decisions we've seen in recent Cowboys history, and it raises so many questions. Is McCarthy losing confidence in Prescott? Is this a wake-up call for Dak? Or does McCarthy truly believe that Cooper Rush gives the Cowboys a better chance to win right now? Let's unpack all of this. To understand the gravity of this decision, we need to take a step back and look at how Dak Prescott has been performing recently. It's no secret that Dak's performance has been a hot topic all season. While he's shown flashes of brilliance, including some huge wins, there's been an unsettling number of turnovers, missed opportunities, and mistakes at key moments. In recent weeks, the Cowboys' offense has seemed out of sync, especially in clutch situations. From throwing interceptions at critical moments to being unable to execute in the red zone, Dak's struggles have left fans and analysts questioning if he's truly the guy to lead this team to a Super Bowl. While Dak has had his fair share of critics, he's also had plenty of defenders, especially considering the immense pressure that comes with being the quarterback of America's team. But McCarthy's decision to bench Dak isn't just about what Dak has done wrong. This move is also about creating a spark. We've seen McCarthy make other tough calls before, and this is no different. He's looking for a fresh energy, a new perspective, and a change in momentum, especially with the Cowboys' playoff hopes hanging in the balance. McCarthy believes that Rush might just be the key to unlocking the team's potential in this pivotal stretch of games. Now let's talk about Cooper Rush, because this is the guy who's stepping up to the plate in the most high-stakes game of the season. You might remember Rush from his impressive stint in 2022 when he filled in for an injured Dak Prescott. During that time, Rush led the Cowboys to a surprising 4-1 record as the starter, and he earned a lot of respect from the coaching staff and the fans. Rush isn't known for being flashy or a gunslinger like Dak. He's not going to wow you with his arm strength or athleticism, but what he does bring to the table is something that could be just what the Cowboys need right now: consistency. Rush is known for his cool, calm demeanor, especially in high-pressure situations. He doesn't try to do too much, and that's exactly what McCarthy wants from his quarterback in this moment. Rush's game is built around managing the offense, making the right decisions, and playing mistake-free football. While Dak sometimes takes risks and tries to force big plays, Rush takes what the defense gives him, and he doesn't turn the ball over. In fact, that might be the biggest reason McCarthy is pulling the trigger on this change. With the Cowboys' offense sometimes looking disjointed and lacking rhythm, McCarthy might be thinking that a steady hand like Rush could help stabilize things. It's not that Rush is necessarily better than Dak, but in a high-stakes game where every mistake is magnified, McCarthy might believe that Rush can deliver the kind of performance that's needed to secure a crucial win. This Week 15 matchup is going to be one of the most critical games for the Cowboys in recent memory. With only a few games left in the regular season, the Cowboys are right in the thick of the NFC playoff race. The NFC East title is still within reach, but the Cowboys have no margin for error. Every game is a must-win, and a loss here could potentially end their hopes of a high playoff seed. So, McCarthy's decision to bench Dak isn't just a mid-season experiment. It's a gamble that could make or break the Cowboys' playoff chances. What makes this all the more interesting is the timing of the decision. With the Cowboys having to face off against some of the toughest teams in the league in the next few weeks, McCarthy is essentially throwing the dice and hoping that Cooper Rush can rise to the occasion. It's a bold call, and if it works out, it could breathe new life into the team and get them back on track heading into the postseason. But if it backfires, it could put the Cowboys in a precarious position. A loss could not only cost them the game, but it could create a quarterback controversy and further shake up the locker room. So, there's a lot riding on Rush's performance in this one. So, what happens if Rush does well? Does he become the permanent starter for the rest of the season? Well, McCarthy has made it clear that this decision isn't about benching Dak for good. If Rush comes in and leads the Cowboys to victory, there's still a chance that Dak could return as the starter in Week 16. But make no mistake, this move is a wake-up call for Dak Prescott. It's a reminder that no one's job is safe, especially when a team's championship aspirations are on the line. Dak will have to prove that he can bounce back from this and lead the team with the kind of consistency McCarthy is looking for. On the other hand, if Rush falters and the Cowboys lose, the spotlight will undoubtedly fall back on Dak. What does McCarthy do then? Does he revert to Dak immediately, or does he stick with Rush in an attempt to salvage the season? It's a tricky situation, and one that could have long-lasting effects on the quarterback room and the team as a whole. Either way, the fallout from this decision is going to be massive, and we're all going to be watching with bated breath to see how it plays out. The fan reactions to this decision have been explosive. Cowboys fans on social media are completely divided, and it's clear that this move has created a lot of buzz. On one hand, you have fans who are excited to see Cooper Rush get another chance to prove himself, believing that his steady hand and mistake-free approach are exactly what the Cowboys need right now. On the other hand, you have die-hard Dak fans who are upset that he's being benched, feeling that McCarthy is making a rash decision that could hurt the team in the long run. The debates are heated, with both sides making compelling arguments. Some even believe that this could be the beginning of the end for Dak Prescott in Dallas, while others argue that Dak simply needs to regroup and get back to his best. But no matter where you stand, you can't deny that this is a major turning point in the season. Cowboys Nation is watching this decision unfold, and it's clear that the entire NFL world is paying attention too. McCarthy's bold move has created a ripple effect, and we'll see how the team responds in the coming weeks. This game is not just about X's and O's. It's about mental toughness, leadership, and what this team is willing to do to win. And as we get closer to the playoff push, every decision like this one could make or break a championship run. So there you have it, Mike McCarthy's game-changing decision for Week 15. Is Cooper Rush the spark the Cowboys need? Or will Dak Prescott prove that he's still the man for the job? This Week 15 matchup is going to be absolutely crucial for the Cowboys' playoff hopes, and how they perform with this quarterback change could set the tone for the rest of the season. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you Team Dak or Team Rush? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our updates as we continue to follow this story all the way through the playoffs. Until next time, Cowboys fans, stay tuned.